If you're expecting God's kingdom, then we have to act as representatives of God's kingdom, and that becomes all these teachings of real peace, not the peace that people are interpreting and think of what this peace and that peace, but to receive Divinely grace and peace within our soul. Then these are the words that Allah has given to us from the immense realities of what Prophet brought, that the Muslim is the one whom should be seeking a path towards salam, towards Divinely peace. And that becomes then the immense realities. Immense realities come to the way of Sayyidina Muhammad, abide by the sharia and the Divinely law. We describe the law of nature, what is right and what is wrong. Try our best to abide by what is correct and abstain from what is incorrect and displeasing to Allah. Nobody's perfect, but it takes a path towards perfection. Not we're going to all achieve it because we just said it. And to understand the one whom is seeking peace is the one whom shaitan will fight. The one whom shaitan does not fight is not seeking peace. This is the nature of shaitan. If the person is not on a path to receive salams, peace, means already shaitan is with them. We described last night. Your default is not that I stay neutral, the default from Qur'an is we have assigned a shaitan to you. That shaitan in other verses has declared, I will attack you 6 directions, fierce, most fierce warrior, most fierce opponent that anyone can imagine, has declared, I'm coming after you in 6 directions. And he will not stop, you cannot befriend him, you cannot fool him, nothing can be done other than seek refuge in Allah from this accursed one. So there is no default in saying neutral. Anyone thinking they're agnostic, they have to go through diagnostics and understand that there is no default. You are moving towards shaitan. So the only way towards peace is jihadul akbar. Only way towards peace is you have to fight the one on this earth that does not want peace, and that's shaitan. That system is not that we just say, I want peace, I'm a peaceful person, I want to be near the trees. No, that means shaitan is all over you. So futuwa, chivalry, tariqas, they are the way of inner fights. Their shaykhs, their teachings, their whole curriculum is jihad al-akbar. Not the outward fighting, but the most treacherous fighting, inward fighting to achieve peace. So peace is something you struggle for. As soon as somebody wants to come towards peace, they have so many difficulties. Why did now my work fail? Why did this work fail? Why did this car fail? Why did this relationship fail? Why did all these things fail? Because that is the great struggle. Maybe those came to you because shaitan was happy with you. But now you're going in the way of Allah, away from what shaitan was giving to you and sprinkling upon our lives. Now Allah wanted to be clean and halal. So this becomes the great struggle. This becomes the struggle within the homes, within the families, within communities. As soon as you play a little bit on the dirty side with shaitan, oh he sends so many things, and the person is going slowly off course and they don't understand it, they don't understand how much they're going off course until they decide one day, Ya Rabbi, I want to receive these salams within myself, I want to reach this love of Sayyidina Muhammad. I want to take the way of the Mim and the Muhammadiyun. Then try to adhere to the sunnah of Prophet. Then you see how shaitan is attacking. People coming say, why you look like this now? Why you have to have like this? Why you have to like this? And that becomes the signs for those whom have eyes to see and ears to hear. Do you see how shaitan now is upset with the choices that you make and the choices that we make? As long as we play with him, he's content, he give you little by little. As soon as you take up your sword and say, no I'm not playing with you anymore, I'm not reaching my goal. Maybe I thought I had 80 years on this earth, some people may have only 20 years on this earth or 10 years on this earth. No one knows when Allah calls them back. But if that light begins to enter into their heart and soul, in which they realise, they get depressed and anxious. These are 2 sicknesses that are a gift from Allah. Why are you anxious? because you made a promise and you're not achieving it. And this is a sign for us to contemplate, what was my promise? I can guarantee you your promise had to do with Muhammadun Rasulullah. The details of that, meditate and you'll find. But you were supposed to serve the King. We came into the earth, we served ourselves. Worse, we served shaitan. That they live their lives in a treacherous zone, they do things thinking nobody sees. The rizq comes from things that are not going to be pleasing to Allah 99.9% like that. So means then the great battle of Jihadul Akbar is when we say, no, I really want the way of the Meen, I want the way of Muhammadun Rasulullah. Then we seek out those tongues that represent the King, and these are and should be within the turuqs, not outside of tariqas, but at the same time not all tariqas are Muhammadiyun. Everything, every orange is round, but not everything round is an orange. You go around picking up everything round, no, that may be an onion. You may get a mouth filled with onion and garlic, it's not an orange just because it's round. But this tongue of praise must be from the people of dhikrullah. It can never be outside of dhikrullah. So I found a man who speaks about Prophet but it's not from dhikr and no associations of dhikr, it's a lie. Have nothing to do with it. We met them, they were Habash. They would talk about 3 lines of Prophet and then begin cursing everybody. And we went to another event where they were crazy. They give the impression as if they had something to do with the love and the reality of Prophet. They used it to manipulate, but they never sat in dhikr. They never made durood and salawat upon Sayyidina Muhammad. Means then these are the criterias. These tongues of praise, these tongues that work for the kingdom, they're all Ahlul Dhikr. They must be, this is checked off. From within